this. All right, so we have here. Bless you, my child. So this is practicing with two sounds together. So the A sound and the O sound. So on one side we have the A, the schwa, the A, and we have the ah. And what I've done on the back is just a little note for the teacher with the International Phonetic symbol, to help the teacher, but if you need it or not. And then the O sound, the same thing on this side. Then we're creating a thematic lesson. So we have pictures. This is Thomas Jefferson, and on the back I have underlined the O sound. So what we do is I can pass out like one of these to each of you. You would come up and you have to try and place where that O sound is for Thomas Jefferson in the right area. Is it a long O? Ah, 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 ah. So you have to put it, where it belongs. Michigan. Do we say Michigan? Some people do, I guess. But it's Michigan, right? Michigan. So it's a schwa, right? And there are, I don't know how many cards here, like 30 cards. I would say 2/3 of them would go in the schwa area. Again, that emphasizes how much schwa-ing we do in English. I just love the schwa, I tell you. What it's also going to do is there's going to be a discussion about, well, I pronounce it this way, I pronounce it that way, even among your teachers. Right? Maybe they have a regional accent that, they pronounce, cat instead of car. And that's fine. So, the question always is, well, should we teach them standard English or, the English? We don't like to see teachers trying to go out of their comfort zone. So if they're living in Massachusetts and they don't have that R sound, then, it's okay. It's really okay to teach your students that way if they're going to live there. Right? But teaching standard English is fine too. So this is a really fun activity, and you can adopt it to anything, but it helps, incorporate the pronunciation with the different lessons. So why do we have Michigan? Why do we have Idaho? Why do we have Ohio? Because we always have to have Ohio, all right? Why do we have Minnesota? What do all those have in common?
States.
They're states, and they're what?
Canada.
Oh, Canada. That's right. So that's one of the questions on the 100 questions. Name one state that borders Canada. So we got them grouped together. Now what's that going to do? Well, as they're finding out how to pronounce them correctly, they're also learning the states that border Canada. All right? So we're doing two things with one lesson. You got Jerry Brown here.
Yay!
Jerry Brown, you have a lovely daughter. So you can do it with political leaders. So the O sound in Brown, you have to find that. You can do all political, you can do all historical figures with Benjamin Franklin, Thomas Jefferson, and there's Boehner, Abraham Lincoln. You can do it with words from the N400. So name, from, date, all those things that they have to pronounce on there as well. You see where we're going? So we start with the big picture, with finding out what how many words are in a sentence. If they can do that, break it down into syllables, break it down into phonemes, practice the phonemes, turn it into